What's up, lollipops, and welcome to the start, or what should be the start, I'll explain in a second, of Final Fantasy XVI. Now, we are going to be playing through this entire game on Twitch, but obviously this is YouTube. Hello, YouTube, welcome. Now, I started this at 2 o'clock in the day release, and what happened was the audio was messed up. For the first 2 hours of stream, the stream was only 3 hours, so I've decided to bite the bullet and just redo it all for YouTube with corrected audio. So we'll be playing through it. I'm gonna know what's well, I only played through, what the demo was, which was the first time I'd played the demo. I didn't play the demo previous because I like to go into things blind. Unfortunately, you will not be getting my first time reactions to the game. I will be knowing what's happening up to the demo and then 30 minutes after the demo, roughly. But everything should already be set. Still be action focused. And then I believe we're good to go. So hopefully everything is okay with the audio.
Moss the chronicler who said,
Hopefully everything can be heard just fine.
is blessed in the light of the mother crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
So we have Phoenix, and what is Ifrit? I couldn't really tell it was Ifrit the first time I did this part, just because it's not like lit up in flames right now. And I'm speaking because I know there's no dialogue right now. But yeah, so because I've already done the first, as I said, few hours, I'm going to turn the audio down a bit more. I'm so paranoid that the audio is going to be too loud, and I'm going to have to redo this all again. On the right side, with it being a recording and not a straight up stream, if the audio's bad, I can at least I didn't evade. I did not evade. I can at least. I'm not gonna do the whole 3 hours recording. I'll break it up into what I was gonna break the videos up to. But just despite the fact that obviously no, and it's only the demo really. I'll not be saying any spoilers for anyone who's here and doesn't know anything about the game. I will still do the same speculation that I had when playing it the first time of what I've been speculating and stuff. I'll give my first time impressions of what I thought when I was playing through it. It didn't let me press R1 to dodge.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant. No one else? Where's the fun in that?
How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
So we're gonna move on out with all the characters we got here. And a marking on his face.
Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
So, here are the first looks of Final Fantasy XVI for the new people. It's gonna tell me how to move and stuff. Obviously, I know how to move. I don't need the game to tell me how to move. Imagine playing a game that, like, out with a racing game, where the ability to move isn't the, like,
All hell is about to
the analog stick. Like, oh, you move forward with R2 and you reverse with L2, and the analog stick is just the way you look. That would be extremely weird. But like I said, I'll probably try to kind of say what I said during stream, even though I might know the answers to some of the things. But just so you're kind of guessing what my first thoughts were. By this point, we were talking about why his name's Wyvern. It's a bit of a strange name. And Tiamat's a weird name to have as well. Absolutely vaporized.
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Nice sweet crystal tea. Gets you a bit of a high. And of course, the crystal smoke. Why not? Just smoking the crystals, guys. Just smoking the crystals.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Iron Blood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
We get it, you vape.
Which just leaves me.
Torgal!
The Iron Blood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedictum.
Take care.
This game is rated
Does the
18.
lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
Look at the evil eyes. You know she's evil, but by that part. Or at least plotting.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
So with this game, we've got like words like the word dominant at this point, and you're like, well, what is the dominant? What does it actually mean? And I don't really kind of gather what the dominant is until a wee bit into the game, and I'm like, oh right, that makes sense. And then I start piecing other things together, like, well, what does that mean to be the dominant, and who are the dominants? And then I pretty much just even like that scene, rewatching some scenes, can
As
put it
always.
together.
Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
Said it once and I'll say it again. My money is on Shiva. Always. Look at this absolute goddess.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
I mean, it's a bit unfair that it's non-negotiable that I don't get to die. Let's actually try to keep up with them. I'm pretty sure I lost them. And I got really confused at where I was going. Oh no. Okay, okay. That's why I would have lost them, it's because it makes you lose them. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool to like see summons battling. They're not called, I mean, they're not summons per se in this game. But their names haven't been said yet, so... I mean, nah, their names haven't been said yet. So I'm not going to say what they're called until like the game brings the terminology to us. But as for like most Final Fantasies, you kind of don't know what's going on at this point. We're not sure what we've been thrown into. We're just basically in the middle of a battlefield with Titan and Shiva designed to bury each other. I also noticed with the audio it's like so loud during certain cutscenes that makes it difficult to work around, but the voices actually are quite a bit lower than me, I believe. Which obviously you're not really supposed to talk during a lot of cutscenes anyway, but some of the cutscenes I know aren't got any voice acting in them, so I do want to make comments on it. Pulverized. There was a bias there, guys. Biased.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
See, I'm not allowed to die, apparently.
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
The curse of being a main character. So at this point, I was questioning if this was his actual brother. Like, oh, he said brother.
It's Clive.
13 summers earlier.
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
You don't know.
Find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Oh, look at my baby! I love him. I will die for that dog, guys. I will die for him.
It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
You should have seen my reaction to seeing the dog. Honestly, I was so happy. I just also want to point out the girl there has very nice design, and I was very confused at the boys' design because the boys' design. Wait, I can just skip this, yo, guys. I'm just gonna skip combat training. I did it, and it's not the most interesting thing to watch. So the fact that it gives you an option to skip it is actually really nice because it's recognised that I've already done it.
I told you he could do it.
Aye. Bested at last.
With my mind.
It's taken me long enough.
That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Oh, I mean, I can't be that tired. I didn't do anything.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Oh, she's so pretty. I still think they look really similar and they could be siblings. So that was my first theory here, of that she was blood related to them as well, and she was like their daughter. And I thought maybe because Joshua and the mum look quite similar, maybe that he was not of the same mum, like they're not actually blood related. But the soldier there says they are blood related. But yeah, my thoughts on this was I was very curious. Oh my god, wait, can I do this at this point? I can actually activate this right now? Interesting. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital is Rosleth. It is from the towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule the nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of I can't remember how you say that. We'll hear in a second. And watched over the rise of the proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. So I have read a good lot of these already when I streamed it, of course. But I'll reread them for those watching on YouTube, of course. I was just surprised it could do it that early. But maybe this is where it introduces it to you anyway. Like, if I just do it at random points. I wish it told you where they got new information. We love chocobos here.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
The best character.
Stop it, boy.
The dog do what he wants.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Oh, the best hound.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Oh, the baby gets
The capital
pets.
rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. You must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed!
Torgal is just so cute. This game is now Protect Torgal, and that is it, guys.
Where do you think you're going?
Wherever he goddamn pleases.
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
So, I know the script already. Sunrise, sunset. Should you find yourself lost, you can hold the L3 button.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not gonna read it if I don't need to.
I need to speak with Father.
You can find items run about here. If you walk up to items, you find them. I'm giving you the brief version of the tutorials, guys, don't worry. Be careful of falling apples.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. But I say to speak.
It's very strange that they have slave masters.
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
Duchy, that's how you say the word. I wasn't sure, it felt weird.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
I'm wondering if the mark implies that you're kind of like a slave to someone. Because he has a mark, and I thought it was something to do with the Imperial, but maybe it's not, because this isn't the Imperial Army area. I'm gonna see if I can actually turn voices up. Yeah, again, not gonna read all this. I already know what all this jazz is, guys. I'm just gonna... let's see, there should be... sound. Master volume. It's just voiceover volume? Voiceover? Right, okay, so... I mean, I'm not gonna mess with it too much then. I was just kinda hoping I could make the... I was honestly just hoping I could make the voices a little bit louder, because I feel like they're quiet.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
I'm gonna... feed the baby. I'm gonna turn the volume up slightly. Hopefully it's all been fine so far. So far, so good, guys. Because I'm not recording it again. I know my voice is at least louder and the volume is definitely quieter this time.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
I don't know if I look all the way around everywhere. No, there was an item somewhere. There it is. I would like the item. Potion. There wasn't another one, was there? I don't think there was another one. Oh, I didn't talk to Joshua though. I can talk to him! Oh, I didn't do this before. I missed dialogue!
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
I actually didn't see that in the stream. I didn't talk to him. I think it's just because I ran around.
The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua. and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again. Yes, Your Grace.
Okay, that's a little bit of dialogue I didn't hear either. Yeah, okay, and we're back to this very weird mechanic that I don't understand the use of in this game. It's like, oh, you press to X, but then also push it, and I'm like, okay, but why not just have the door open when I press X? How about we don't have a button press for it? Bring the oh look at this little petty paws. Look at the little squishies. Then she carries it like a baby. The baby that he is.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
He is a good dad. He's very supportive of both his sons.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
So, that's actually where we ended off, well, where we were going to end off for the first. We did this in a good 20 minutes shorter, but I mean, we did skip the tutorial on anywhere I was going, so it does add up. But yeah, hopefully audio is all okay. We will be uploading this one to YouTube regardless. If anything, it might be a bit quieter this time, but we've got subtitles and I can always adjust it next recording. We're just going to go straight into the next recording anyway. I'm just going to do the full, 3 hours that I had already streamed and get them all ready to upload, as we are uploading Final Fantasy XVI daily at the moment. I think we'll continue to do it daily and then just still keep up Octopath Traveler on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and then I'll maybe throw up the occasional Meat Boy, but that's definitely on the side burner. I asked you what you wanted to see over on Twitter. I put a poll up saying what you more into. He's into Octopath Traveler and Super Meat Boy, and you know what, Octopath Traveler won by double, I believe. But I hope that you are all enjoying, and I do apologise for this not being my first time kind of experience of the demo. I actually really wanted it to be, but if you did see it over on Twitch, you'll see it. And if you do want to catch me live on Twitch, I will put that in the description along with a link to the playlist so that you will not be struggling to find any of the parts. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to poke that like button, subscribe, and comment your comments because they are comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.